playing anything for the movie night. Okay.
Hey, yeah, baby. Sauce with it.
Okay, so what is next for you guys coming up in the schedule?
Yeah, we got we got Mascoma tomorrow. First playoff games, quarterfinals. So yeah, it'll be a tough game. It's obviously really important to all of us to go all the way. But I think right now we gotta focus on just the first game. And play it quarter by quarter. If we win the quarter, we win the game. So just make sure we come out here and perform, and then after that we focus on the next game, and after that we focus on the championship. So one game at a time.
Well, tonight we're just kind of like staying together as a team, doing a little team bonding, just so we're gonna be tighter as a team and have that chemistry when tomorrow comes around. So we play better and we're there for each other. We got each other's backs, and yeah, it's gonna help us pull off I think it's gonna help us pull off a win. We work hard enough.
All right.
I mean, the best possible outcome is we win the game, and by storm, by at least 20 points.
We win them. We win Mascoma, or we play next, and we win the championship. That's the best possible outcome we can have. We need a lot of people at the Mascoma game, in there.
Yes, sir. Ooh, we don't have
Big game tomorrow against Mascoma. 7 o'clock. I don't know. I think it's at 7 o'clock. Big quarterfinal game. Never made it this far. I mean, we had a first round bye, so technically I still haven't won a playoff game, but it's gonna change tomorrow.
I'd say the best possible outcome would probably be if we can hold Mascoma under 20 points. I think that would really, or not 20, I'd give it more like 35. That would really show a message that Phoenix actually ready to play this year, and they're going to come through with the win, and they're going to show that we're a championship contending team.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, 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 for the record. For the record. Been a little too nice to y'all. Now I gotta up price for y'all. Snake eyes on dice for y'all. Shoulders on ice for y'all.
Frozen.
H6 all the hate. I won't get involved today. Got lost in the ball and days. I'm flipping the bars. I'm flipping the all records. record, off record, I still count wins when they doubt it. On record, off record, I let them take advantage. I was wildin'. On record, off record deals. Tell them talk to Colin for the quote. On record, off record, I still want the act, not the ghost. Running through it with the young influence, adolescent presence, also coming to it. I've been giving yeses when I shouldn't do it. I complete ejected, but the moves elusive, and I'm barely moving, but I'm still gon' boost 'em. I can't work on winnings when I know you're losing, so I with the winners and they throw the deuces. Guess I have to pivot, shooting the bazookas for the facts. I need racks, paper, cash, good tax. That's a joke. Tell them laugh. Uncle Sam got the bag. Brody plot, but get a whack. Contract, give me the max. I got lab on my back. You ain't that, then it's raps.
Whoa, 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 whoa. For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, for the record, for the record.
And then after this, we're just gonna prepare for our next game, our first ever trip to the semifinals in I don't know how many years. So we're just gonna prepare for that.
From there, we got, so that will be at 7 o'clock tomorrow. Then we have, if we make it through, we will. We have, let's see, it's Monday at 6:30 at Keene.
after that game,
Championship.
it's championship, baby. We're winning that. We're taking that. We're doing whatever we can.
And how important do you feel it is for this team to go all the way?
Oh, it's going to mean the world to us because I know we can do it. I think it's everybody's main goal, obviously, right now. It's what everybody's looking forward to. Main focus for everyone on the team.
And after that?
On to the ship, baby.
Ploy at Hampshire Governor Chris Sununu just declared a state of emergency in that state. Governor Sununu
Under New Hampshire
says
state law and the New Hampshire Constitution, I am signing an executive order declaring a state of emergency in New Hampshire.
Governor Chris Sununu using the power of his office to address the coronavirus in New Hampshire while trying to provide assurance with precautionary measures.
And even universities are closed.
And the way I'm feeling about it is it really sucks, especially as a senior, you know, playing 4 years of high school basketball at Scenic and, you know, losing first round freshman year, sophomore year, and junior year. And then senior year, I finally make it there to the championship game, you know, ready to be played Friday, in school all day, waiting to play that game. And finding out over Twitter that the game was postponed and we won't be able to play. And later today, I just found out that the game's totally canceled and we won't be able to play. And it just sucks, you know. It's like I'm at a loss of words. Like at first, it didn't even really feel real to me when it all happened. Like when we found out, Dylan came into my classroom, told me the game was postponed, and I was like, what the heck, like what's going on? Like it's one last game. So I was really hoping just play that game, you know, waiting all 4 years to play in that game, you know, with or without fans, because we were supposed to play without fans at first. We were limited to 4 tickets, which really sucked at first, but I mean, if we play, we play, so that's what I was hoping for. And then found out we're not playing at all, and it just really stung, you know. Can't even play the last game of my high school career, especially the championship game, the one I really wanted to win. We would practice all week for it, we game planned for it, we were ready for it, and you know, it hurts a lot.
I mean, I'm at a loss for words. Like, you know, you work your entire life to get to where we were, the championship game, and you know, to have it taken away like that is just, it sucks more than anything. I'm like, yeah, we can't control it because, you know, it's just some virus going around, but there's nothing worse than knowing that everything you've worked for, you know, your entire life to get to where you are now is taken away, and it sucks.
Yeah, you know, it's a tough situation, and I've been lost for words for about a week now. It's just, I could have never imagined my season kind of ending like this. You know, it's tough when you've worked so hard for this past season, my past 4 seasons, since I was a kid, you know. Always kind of pictured this last moment, you know, senior year, making it to the finals, and kind of coming out here and working my hardest, and honestly just playing and having fun, enjoying the game I love, and winning, honestly. So knowing that, I mean, we're co-champions, but knowing that, like, we didn't get a shot, a real shot at the title, it hurts.
Nah, it's good, bro. It's good. All right. So, how would you say this season went?
I said it was successful. It didn't end, the way we wanted it to, but we're still champion.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know. I think it was a pretty successful season because I had a lot of fun, which I wasn't even gonna play basketball in the first place because I didn't like the coach, John Langland. I don't care if he sees this because I'm grown now. But yeah, when Brandon Kier came around, started coaching us, it just helped out a lot because he understood me. I've had nobody like understand me as coach. I guess Mr. Hellison and him were the only really ones I could connect with, and he just understood me. So it was much better time playing for him.
Yeah, definitely.
He would be time to do it. So.
Woo. It's like, ooh, yes.
I think it was one of the probably greatest teams that has gone through Messinic, one of the great years, one of the teams that actually I feel like had a bond the whole season, other than just everybody, being for themselves, trying to score their own points. And you could tell too, Sam, one of the leading scorers last year, started off leading as a scorer and then dropped down, and everybody was like, oh, Messinic's bad now, but because he was averaging only 60 instead of 20, but we're the best team in the state, no doubt.
I think, from the get-go, we started out with that great game against Hopkinton, upset the #1 seed, which, that was a big morale booster. And then from then on, we never really looked back. Had tough losses, but after that, we bounced back.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
It was a phenomenal season.
Phenomenal.
I'd say. It was probably the best season we've had in a long time. What did we go? 17-1? Yeah, it's the best record Mystics had in a very long time. The turning point? Oh, that's tough. I'd probably say probably fourth game in at Somersworth, when we kind of had the turnaround game for us, because, we struggled the first 3 games. So the Somersworth game, and then towards the end of the season when we were kind of not really falling apart, but, having a tough time, we had that comeback win against Conan. So
Yep.
we were at parties, and we were like getting ice cream. Oh, I'm talking. They all like
Fundamentals, coach, fundamentals.
Yeah!
The light switch.
Yeah, we got it. We're good.
All right. We're doing it again. We're good.
Oh, step back. Oh, yeah, bang on.
Look at that. He's automatic.
So I think it went as good as it could have been. So right off the bat, we come in, we beat Hopkinton. That was a huge win for us. We had a motivation going, everything was going good, and it kind of played out well. And then all of a sudden that Monadnock game hit, and I think that was a turning point from where we were even at. Like, we had lost that game, even though we know we should have won, but it is what it is. We lost, and so I think it was a lesson to learn from that. And then issues with the staff and everything kind of came out, and we got a new coach get thrown into the mix. So now we're trying to adjust on the fly. We're only 4, maybe 5 games in, something like that. And so we're just trying to. It's pretty early in the season, I'd say. A lot of teams were saying that it was like, oh, coach coming in halfway through. Not really. It was pretty early in the season, so trying to go on the fly with that was a little strange, to say the least. It wasn't hard, but it was different, I'd say. And so after coming with the new coach coming in, having to take that, put it into our game plan, and go on, it's just a new strategy. So we did what we had to do to learn from him. He did what he had to do to lead.
Yep.
And I think that was just a huge turning point. We didn't lose since. And I don't think we would have lost. I think, you know, we won at each and every game. Guilford came here, that was a huge game. We beat them. Monadnock came back to here, that's revenge. We beat them. We went to Conant and had them come back to our place, and we still beat both times. I think we were on something else that time, and I think we were on a roll, and momentum couldn't stop. And I wasn't gonna stop until this virus hit.
And so you guys are leaving behind a team, well, you seniors are leaving behind a team of Shay and Gabe as probably captains now. They're going to be the seniors on the team. And then all the underclassmen are going to have to step up in their roles. Are you confident with the team that you're leaving behind?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty confident. You know, we got, you know, Shay and Gabe, you know, hard workers, good leaders. They'll be next year. You know, Blaine, he'll step up, be a good junior next year. And then we got the freshmen. We got a good freshman class. They're young, they're small, but I think next year will be a good building block for them, and they'll be good in the future.
All right, Dan.
So the advice I'd give them is they gotta fix their attitudes if they want to win. That's something I've struggled with since I was younger. I've always had a pretty bad attitude. I'm a nice guy off the court, but I always had a pretty bad attitude on the court, and that doesn't help. It just makes people think you're a bad guy. I'm really not a bad guy. That's my advice to them.
All right, Dan.
Oh yeah, I'm very confident because, you know, there's a lot of freshmen on the team. I think there was like 4 or 5 freshmen, so they're gonna be young. I mean, they might not have like a phenomenal season. I think they'll still be positive. I think they'll have more wins than losses next year. But I mean, they're gonna be young, so it's definitely gonna be like a learning season and kind of like build up everything. You know, with the leadership of Shay and Gabe, I think they should be fine.
You know, it's always tough when seniors leave. And so, like, even with soccer, we had 10 seniors leave. That's more than half the pitch. That's one. Shay Zena was the only junior on the field besides with all the seniors. So it's always tough leaving the kids behind and knowing that, you know, you got some good players leaving. Well, you got some great players staying. Shay Zena and Gabe Turner, both great leaders, and I think they're going to definitely step up. And hopefully along the side of Coach Kier, you know, all the young kids are gonna. They started learning JV too. I saw it. I was watching the games as well, and you know, you could just see the little tendencies they had that we kind of implemented into our game, so they kind of learned from us. Mm-hmm. I think it's great for them to learn that way and to be how young they are. They got 4 more years, 3 more years now, 2. You know, so I think the leaders left behind are gonna do a great job. I think the coach left behind are gonna do a great job. And I think the younger kids are gonna definitely learn quickly, and you know, hopefully the next season will be good.
Definitely.
Probably the only thing that I'll bring is from this year is that we have unfinished business to do. We still have that championship to go after, and we still got a lot to fight for.
So just any final thank yous you want to give out directly to people that will be watching? Just rapid fire them off if you want.
All right. I want to thank my parents, everybody's parents, because they're all big, you know, support to us. All the fans that came, senior class, all the younger kids that were on your team. I want to thank God for this season. He blessed us with a great team, a great opportunity to play.
I want to thank the fans for coming out and showing the support. Teammates for everything for the past 4 years with the middle school, everything. You know, been there since day one. I want to thank Coach Brandon Kier for stepping in and really making this season to a good. My parents for giving me what they've given me and the chance they've given me, and just, you know, everyone that's been through my life helping me in the sport. I want to thank you guys very much.
Mr. Kier, for one of the probably the better basketball coaches I've had in my career. He really brought out the best in me and stuff, you know. He believed in all of us too. That was a huge factor, but yeah. And Mom and Dad.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'd like to thank you know, all the fans that came out to all of our games, especially all the young kids and everything. The parents for their support. I mean, they came to every game. You know, they stayed late after the games to give us hugs and everything. So, I mean, the support was awesome. And huge thanks to Coach Kier and Coach Matt for an unbelievable season. Probably the best season I've had in my high school career.
Definitely. I'd like to thank my parents and my family for always supporting me. You know, my friends, always being there every game, most of the games actually, but just always being there, supporting me no matter what I did. Timo, behind the camera, doing this for us. You know, we really appreciate it. Great friend, great teammate, great brother, honestly. All the boys out there playing, I'm gonna miss you. We're moving on, but we ain't forgetting. So thank you to you guys for supporting me, and likewise, so we can go and make some history. I'd like to thank my girlfriend, Avery McLean, for always, again, supporting me, being at almost every game, doing her best to make them, and just sticking with me throughout all the ups and downs we had this season. And Coach Kier for coming in, helping us out, always caring about us, treating us like family. I really appreciate it. You don't really get that much anywhere else. So thank you. And thank you to the fans watching Team Time.
Everywhere we go, people want to know who we are. Oh, we tell them we are Messina, mighty, mighty Messina, and we got pride. We can't do round the side. We're number one.
Mama told me not to look at the sun, but I would put my shades on and I do it for fun. And my daddy told me I should come in soon, but I spend all night singing a duet with the moon. So tell the jukebox to mute all the blues, tell the Sandman to break all the rules, tell the young kids with all the tattoos, all the stories for your kids when they ask you. And hold up when you tell it all, don't you leave out a page. The good girls go to heaven, bad ones go backstage. Ah damn, tell the bouncer he should open the gates until the wheels fall off and everything breaks. Bad grades and minimum wage, we were always in love and coming home late when it was okay to act our age. Oh no, make me feel like I'm in high school. Backwoods and backseas, we were flying through all the back streets when the cops turned off our parties into track meets. Yeah, make me feel like I'm in high school. Mama told me keep my eyes on the prize, but I was only 16, I would stay up all night. And my daddy told me I should pick up my room, but I spent all day singing a duet with the broom. So tell the jukebox I'm calling a truce, tell the Sandman to kick off his shoes, tell the young kids with all the taboos, all the rules that you broke when they ask you. And hold up when you tell it all, don't you leave out a page. The good girls go to heaven, bad ones go backstage. Ah damn, tell St. Peter he should open